All right, let's just dive right into this. Apple's dropped a ton of new information, and we've got the full lowdown here. Our goal today is to really unpack the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max, giving you the inside scoop on what actually makes these models, well, what Apple's calling the most powerful and advanced Pro models ever. It's a big statement, and honestly, just skimming this press release, there are so many claims, it's almost hard to know where to start.
It truly is. What's fascinating here is not just the list of features, but how these individual advancements might fundamentally reshape, our daily interaction with a device we rely on constantly. We'll be looking beyond the headlines to kind of cut through the marketing buzz, aiming to understand the real impact, how these phones are really blurring the lines between what we've thought of as a consumer device and, well, a truly professional tool.
That's a great way to frame it. And when we talk about professional tools, we have to start at the engine, right? The press release leads with power, and that's usually where the biggest leaps are. The A19 Pro Chip, Apple's calling it their most powerful and efficient yet.
From your perspective, is this just a spec bump or does it unlock something fundamentally new for users?
That's a crucial distinction. While every new chip offers a spec bump, the A19 Pro isn't just faster. It's really designed for sustained, intensive workloads. Think of it less like a faster car and more like a high-performance engine with an incredibly robust cooling system. The chip works in tandem with an Apple-designed vapor chamber, which is laser-welded into this strong, lightweight, aerospace-grade 7000 series aluminum unibody. That 7000 series aluminum, it's renowned for its exceptional strength-to-weight ratio, maximum protection without adding bulk. This isn't just about impressive benchmarks. It means the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are built for, well, best ever sustained performance. They're saying up to 40% better sustained performance than the previous generation. 40% better sustained performance. Wow. Okay, that's significant. What does that actually translate to for someone like me?
Well, for you, the user, it means the iPhone is pushing. It's really pushing into a new category of mobile computing. You can run complex local AI models. Part of the new Apple Intelligence features will definitely get into or process demanding 4K video for extended periods without the device throttling or overheating.
So no more burning hands during a long edit.
Exactly. Essentially, it's becoming a pocket workstation. And that forged plateau design on the back they mentioned, that also isn't just aesthetic. It creates crucial internal space for a larger battery, which directly supports this sustained performance.
Right. And all that incredible power would be pretty useless if the battery couldn't keep up. Yeah. Thankfully, Apple seems to have made a massive leap here. The release highlights an enormous leap in battery life, particularly for the Pro Max model. They claim the best battery life ever in an iPhone. Is this truly a game changer, or are we just seeing, incremental gains catching up to what we need?
That's a crucial point. It's not just incremental. It feels like a genuine shift. The extended battery life is a direct result of that A19 Pro's efficiency and, of course, iOS 26's advanced power management. But maybe more importantly, the internal design actually allows for a larger physical battery in the Pro Max, leveraging that space created by the forged plateau design we just talked about.
Okay, so it's not just software tricks.
No, it's hardware-enabling software. For someone who travels constantly or uses power-intensive apps for work, for creativity, this isn't just a number on a spec sheet. It's a genuine shift in how you interact with your device all day. Less battery anxiety. And to complement that, there's a new 40W dynamic power adapter, supports up to 60W max, which can apparently charge your device up to 50% in just 20 minutes.
Honestly, that 50% in 20 minutes? That's a genuine lifesaver.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've been rushing out the door, realize my phone's almost dead, and a quick coffee stop just isn't enough. This changes that whole dynamic. So we've got incredible power, extended battery life, rapid charging, huge win for performance. But with the device we rely on so heavily, the next thing I always worry about is, how well does it hold up? What about durability?
That's a fair question, and Apple has clearly focused on, well, peace of mind here. The visual experience is still paramount, of course. You've got the Super Retina XDR display, the 6.3-inch and 6.9-inch sizes, promotion up to 120 hertz, always on, and an incredible 3,000 nits peak outdoor brightness, highest ever on an iPhone, they say.
Okay, 3,000 nits sounds amazing for outdoors, but are there any potential trade-offs, like battery drain if you're constantly pushing it that high? And how often will average users genuinely benefit from that kind of max brightness?
Good questions. That's where the A19 Pro's efficiency and iOS 26's intelligent power management really come into play. The device dynamically adjusts brightness, only hitting 3,000 nits when it's actually needed, like in direct sunlight, precisely to preserve battery. Most users will notice it most vividly outdoors, yeah,
Yeah.
making content genuinely legible even on a bright day. But beyond the visuals, we see industry-leading durability claims. The front display is protected by ceramic shield too.
Which we've seen before.
Right, but now it includes a new Apple-designed coating. They claim 3x better scratch resistance and improved anti-reflection. But what's genuinely new here, and a first for iPhone, is that ceramic shield is also protecting the back of the device.
The back, really?
Yep, delivering, they say, 4x better resistance to cracks than the previous back class.
4 times better resistance on the back. That's a bold claim. But realistically, how much does that really change things for someone like me who's still going to slap a case on it the minute it leaves the box? Or is this aimed at, I don't know, a specific kind of user?
That's a great question. And yeah, for many users, a case is still, a comfort blanket. However, this signals Apple's increasing confidence in the device's naked durability. It potentially shifts user behavior, maybe making cases more of a style choice and less of a critical protective barrier.
Interesting.
It also impacts the repairability story and frankly, just makes the phone feel more robust, which for a premium device is pretty essential. You might feel more comfortable carrying it case-free sometimes, or maybe just opting for a slimmer, more aesthetic case.
Okay, that makes sense. And in today's world, staying connected is everything. These new iPhones also introduce a significant leap in connectivity with the new N1 wireless networking chip. What do these new standards like Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6 actually mean for my daily use, beyond just sounding fast?
Yeah, it means a significantly upgraded and future-proofed connection experience. The N1 chip, it's a dedicated Apple-designed component. It enables Wi-Fi 7, which offers dramatically faster speeds and lower latency, even in congested networks. So streaming 4K video or gaming online should be smoother.
Okay, less buffering.
Hopefully. It also brings Bluetooth 6 for more reliable and efficient connections to your accessories, whether it's AirPods or your watch. And then there's Thread support.
For smart home stuff.
Exactly. It future-proofs its smart home capabilities, letting it seamlessly connect with a wider ecosystem of smart devices down the line. For you, this just translates to a smoother, faster, more dependable, connected experience overall. Sharing files via AirDrop, staying online in a busy cafe, it should all just work better.
Okay, solid foundation for performance and connectivity. But let's shift gears to where a lot of the magic happens for most users. How these phones help you capture the world and communicate smarter. The camera systems are always a huge highlight. Apple's calling the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max their best ever camera systems, equivalent to having, get this, 8 Pro lenses in your pocket, 3 48MP Fusion cameras, main, ultra-wide, and all-new telephoto. 8 Pro lenses is a big claim. Are there any limits, or is this genuinely pro-level capability in my pocket?
Well, that claim is definitely pushing the boundaries of mobile photography. The new 48MP telephoto camera is where we see some really serious innovation. It features a next-gen tetraprism design with a sensor that's 56% larger than the previous one.
56% larger.
Yeah. This means significantly improved sharpness in bright light and, crucially, far more detail in darker shots. It's not just about more pixels. It's about better light gathering and preserving detail. It offers a 4x optical zoom at 100mm, which is fantastic for classic portraiture, and then an 8x optical zoom at 200mm.
8 times optical.
8 times optical, the longest ever on an iPhone, providing extended reach and immense creative choice. Think about getting those tack-sharp shots from way back without losing quality. That's truly unprecedented for a device this size.
That's incredible. So yeah, not just a digital crop, actual optical zoom.
Exactly. And the updated photonic engine plays a massive role too. It uses even more machine learning in its image pipeline to preserve natural detail, reduce noise, deliver significantly better color accuracy. With iOS 26, you also get a new bright photographic style, brightens skin tones, adds vibrance along with next-gen portraits offering focus control after you take the shot.
Post-capture focus adjust.
Yeah. The ability to capture such detail and then refine it with machine learning, it really offers creative possibilities that were once reserved for professional gear. It fits right into that portable creator's studio idea.
That's fantastic for photographers. But what about the front-facing camera? We're hearing about a brand new center stage front camera experience. How does this actually change the way we take selfies or do video calls?
It totally transforms that experience, potentially. The center stage front camera introduces the first square front camera sensor on an iPhone.
Square. Why square?
Well, it offers a wider field of view and higher resolution up to 18MP for photos. This innovative design allows you to take photos and videos in either portrait or landscape orientation, even while holding your iPhone vertically.
Oh, clever.
Yeah. And for group selfies, Center Stage uses AI to automatically expand the field of view to get everyone in frame. It can even rotate from portrait to landscape if needed, so no more awkward squeezing. It also enables ultra-stabilized 4K HDR video that's high dynamic range for really vibrant colors and contrast, and even dual capture for simultaneous front and rear
A
recording.
little capture, okay.
So from more inclusive group selfies to, honestly, more professional-looking video calls, it's designed to keep you centered and stable no matter what.
Those video capabilities lead us right into something truly exciting for, well, serious creators. iPhones already have robust features: Dolby Vision HDR, 4K 120 FPS, ProRes Log, ACS support. But the 17 Pro and Pro Max take it even further: ProRes RAW, Log 2, and Genlock. That sounds incredibly professional, but for the average creator or even smaller production houses, how practical is it really to integrate an iPhone into a multi-camera Genlock setup? Is this more of a halo feature for a tiny niche, or does it genuinely democratize high-end production?
That's a really sharp question. Genlock, to be clear, is a true professional-grade feature. You usually only find it on dedicated cinema cameras. It allows precise synchronization across multiple video sources. For a pro filmmaker, that means hours saved in post-production. No more frustrating frame-by-frame
Yeah,
alignment.
time is money.
Exactly. And ACES, by the way, is the Academy Color Encoding System, a global standard for consistent color workflow in pro film and TV. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are the first smartphones ever to support ProRes RAW, Log 2, and Genlock. This isn't just about better video, it feels like Apple's signaling a serious intent to make the iPhone a legitimate primary camera on major film sets, not just a B cam or something for BTS.
Wow. Okay, so it's less about the average YouTuber maybe and more about deep professional integration.
Precisely. This deep integration is backed by new accessories like the Blackmagic Design Camera Pro Dock and ProRes RAW support and Final Cut Camera and Blackmagic Camera apps. It truly blurs the lines, effectively democratizing some high-end production tools and opening up possibilities for indie filmmakers that were once just too expensive. It elevates the iPhone from a very capable consumer device to a serious contender in professional workflows.
And all this incredible hardware is powered by the new iOS 26, bringing with it these powerful Apple Intelligence capabilities. It's not just a new OS, it sounds like it's designed to be a whole new, smarter way to interact with your phone. Is Apple Intelligence genuinely intelligent? Or is it more like smart automation? How does it actually make my life easier day to day?
That's the core of it, right? It's about making your iPhone an even smarter, more intuitive personal assistant, right down to managing your digital well-being. iOS 26 features a new liquid glass design, looks more expressive, more delightful, they say. But the real power comes from Apple Intelligence. Think of features like live translation for text and audio. In messages, FaceTime, phone calls, helps you communicate across language barriers right on the spot.
That could be huge for travel.
Absolutely. There's also visual intelligence. You can capture a screenshot and easily search or act on the content you're seeing. Maybe instantly translate text in an image or look up an object you snapped a picture of.
Okay, that sounds genuinely useful.
And critically, the on-device foundation model running a lot of this is intelligent, privacy protected, and even works offline for many tasks.
Offline AI, that's big for privacy.
Huge for personal data security, yeah. Plus, new screening tools for calls and messages to help reduce distractions, give you back control of your focus. Updates across CarPlay, Apple Music, Maps, Wallet, and a brand new Apple Games app designed for that sustained performance we talked about earlier. So it's not just automation. It aims to be highly personalized, privacy-conscious intelligence adapting to your needs.
Sounds like a truly intelligent assistant that understands context. Now, another significant shift in connectivity is the focus on eSIM. They're describing it as a flexible, convenient, and secure connection. This move to eSIM only in some regions beyond just convenience? What's the bigger picture here? What do you think the wider adoption of eSIM means for the future of mobile device design and connectivity globally?
That's an excellent question, and it has multiple layers, really. eSIM, being digital, offers greater flexibility, better security, more seamless connectivity compared to those little physical SIM cards. It's an industry standard, supported by over 500 carriers worldwide now. But the big picture is sort of twofold. For Apple, it streamlines the physical design and, crucially, opens up internal space inside the phone. For users, especially international travelers, it's incredibly convenient to switch carriers or plans digitally without hunting for a physical card. For the industry, it pushes towards a truly global, flexible connectivity model.
So the move to eSIM only isn't just about ditching a tiny piece of plastic. It actually changes the phone itself.
Exactly. Crucially, in specific countries like the US, Canada, and Japan, they'll have eSIM-only models of the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. And these models gain an even larger battery. They claim 2 additional hours of video playback up to 39 hours total.
By using the SIM tray space,
Exactly. By utilizing the internal space previously taken up by the physical SIM slot and its tray mechanism, for travelers, it makes staying connected way easier with roaming plans or local prepaid options. And it offers enhanced security because, well, you can't physically remove the SIM if your iPhone is lost or stolen. It's a pragmatic design choice with real user benefits.
that's a smart move, leveraging that freed up space. Now, let's talk about the full ecosystem around these new iPhones. Starting with the beautiful new accessories they announced. Beyond just looking good, how do these accessories actually make the iPhone more useful day to day?
Well, what's fascinating here is how these accessories extend the utility of the iPhone, right? Transforming it from just a handheld device into something more seamlessly integrated into your personal style and workflow. For example, we're seeing the new Tech Woven case. Made from a technical woven fabric, apparently scratch and stain resistant, comes in 5 colors. There's also the usual clear case with MagSafe and the silicone case with MagSafe in 6 vibrant colors. But consider the new crossbody strap, crafted from 100% recycled yarn, available in 10 colors.
A crossbody strap? That's
Yeah.
interesting. How does that enhance utility?
Think about it. Going hands-free during a busy commute, easily accessing your phone for a quick photo while you're hiking, or just keeping it secure and accessible without digging through a bag or pocket.
Okay, I can see that being useful.
It's a practical, potentially stylish way to carry your most essential device, making it less intrusive and maybe more integrated into your life. Plus, you've got the fine woven wallet, that new 40W dynamic power adapter, and Qi 2 25W MagSafe chargers completing the lineup, all designed to enhance convenience and charging speed.
That crossbody strap,
Yeah.
that sounds like a potential game changer for someone who's always juggling things, actually.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be a modern Apple launch without a strong emphasis on their environmental commitment. They're making strides towards their Apple 2030 plan. How are these new iPhones genuinely moving the needle for their ambitious environmental goals? Are they significant steps?
This really shows a kind of holistic approach, linking the product innovation with corporate responsibility, which is becoming, increasingly important for consumers. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are made with 30% recycled content overall, including 100% recycled cobalt in the battery.
100% recycled cobalt. That's a big one, isn't it?
It's a huge deal, yeah. Cobalt is a critical material, often ethically problematic to source. So achieving 100% recycled content in a key component like the battery is a significant step towards a more circular economy. They've also used 100% recycled gold plating in all the Apple design printed circuit boards.
So it's not just reducing waste, but tackling complex supply chain issues head on.
Exactly. Furthermore, they say they're manufactured with 40% renewable electricity in the supply chain. They're designed to be durable, repairable, and offer industry-leading software support, which extends their lifespan. Even the packaging is 100% fiber-based and easily recyclable. It's a comprehensive effort trying to reduce their environmental footprint and setting a benchmark.
Okay, finally, let's talk brass tacks. Pricing and availability. When can you actually get your hands on these, and what will they cost? These are clearly premium devices, but with that increased base storage and the new 2TB option, how does the pricing actually stack up in terms of value for money?
Yeah, that's where the value proposition really shines, especially for those pro or power users. The iPhone 17 Pro starts at $1,099 US, and now it comes with double the entry storage 256 GB standard, going up to 1 TB. The iPhone 17 Pro Max starts at $11,199 US, and for the first time ever, will be available with a massive 2 TB storage option.
2 TB on a phone. That's staggering.
It really is, especially when you think back to those ProRes raw video capabilities we discussed. That much local storage is pretty essential for serious creators. Pre-orders kick off this Friday, September 12th, with availability starting a week later, Friday, September 19th, in over 63 countries. The global rollout continues on September 26th. Oh, and iOS 26 will be available as a free software update on Monday, September 15th. So yeah, while the pricing reflects the continuation of that Pro segment, the increased base storage and that new 2TB option genuinely offer more value up front for demanding users, making that whole Pro Tool concept even more capable.
We've certainly covered a lot in this deep dive, really peeling back the layers on the new iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. We've gone from the raw power of the A19 Pro chip and its sophisticated thermal management, all the way to the groundbreaking camera and video capabilities that genuinely seem to blur the lines of professional production, all powered by that intelligent iOS 26. These new iPhones, they truly seem to embody that most powerful and advanced claim, pushing the boundaries of what we expect from a device we just carry in our pocket.
Absolutely. And if we kind of put all these pieces together, these incremental yet significant advancements in areas like thermal management, the on-device AI integration, those professional video tools, it really suggests a future where our personal devices aren't just for consumption anymore. They're increasingly powerful hubs for creative production and intelligent assistance. It truly redefines what a phone can actually be. What stands out to you about how these innovations might change how you interact with your technology in the coming year?